Hey guys, it's Jeff from Fresh Your Luck, and with the summer beginning and me wanting to look good by the pool in a bathing suit, I'm going a little lighter right now. But eating light doesn't mean you have to sacrifice a lick of flavor. Today I want to also do something that's just quick and easy, so I'm going right to my super shortcut Instant Pot cookbook, the green one, my latest Instant Pot cookbook that came out in April of last year of 2023, where no ingredient in this book exceeds 10 basic ingredients. If I call for salt and pepper, those are two of the ingredients, okay? A lot of cookbooks say, oh, those don't count. I count them. And every recipe in this book has beautiful color step-by-step photos, a final shot for everything, a timing bar. It's the easiest, it's foolproof cookbook ever. What we're doing here essentially is we're replacing the rice that we get from Hibachi, like the Hibachi Fried Rice, with quinoa. So what we're doing in this situation, it's my classic Hibachi Fried Rice recipe, which is one of the most popular things I ever released and kind of put me on the Instant Pot cooking map there as somebody you can trust with Instant Pot recipes. And I'm really just replacing the rice with quinoa, which is a super healthy grain. And even if you never had quinoa before, trust me, this is the time to break it out and give it a shot, because if you love Hibachi Fried Rice, I am telling you right now, you're going to love Hibachi Fried Quinoa, even though it's not really fried, you know. It's a little bit of sesame oil with some vet, you'll see. It is so easy, it's quick, it's less than 10 ingredients, and it's on. Let's do it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to take 2 cups of quinoa that I've just rinsed through like a fine mesh strainer under some cold water in the sink for about 30 to 60 seconds, just until the water goes from being like slightly cloudy to clear, okay? Then we're going to add that to the Instant Pot. And to that we're going to add in 2 cups of a broth of your choice. It could be chicken broth, it could be vegetable broth, garlic broth, whatever you want, 2 cups of it. And then we're gonna give everything a stir so everything's nice and combined in here and the quinoa is all submerged in the broth. Next up, we're gonna just secure the lid. Make sure that we're in the sealing position. Some models automatically do that, just like this Duo Plus here. Now we're going to hit the pressure cook or manual button, depending on your model, and we're gonna go, wow, I already had it in an hour. I had it probably for something that I cooked for a while, probably a piece of meat the last time I did this. And we're gonna go down for 1 minute, that's it, just 1 minute at high pressure. If your model has a start button, hit that. If it doesn't, it'll go into the function after a few moments of doing nothing. Now that the pressure cooking cycle is completed after that very quick 1 minute, we are now going to allow a 10-minute natural release, meaning we do nothing for 10 minutes. This is going to begin to count up on your display. When it reads 10, we're going to then finish with a quick release and start a timer, you know? That's the best thing you could do, so you'll remember to come back. See you in 10 minutes. And now that 10 minutes of a natural release have passed, we're all good to go. We're gonna finish with a quick release. Now, depending on your model, your pin may drop before the 10 minutes are up. If that happens, still wait the full 10 minutes and then just take the lid off. If it hasn't dropped yet, finish with a quick release like I said, and then we're gonna open the lid. Okay, oh, and there it is. Perfectly done quinoa. I steamed up my camera. Let's get into it. And now we're gonna take a spoon here and we're gonna, look, it's perfectly cooked. Let me get that fan. The fan helps. Less steam with the fan. All right, take a spoon and we're gonna transfer all of our quinoa to a serving bowl. It's eventually gonna go back in and we're gonna toss it with all the final ingredients. But for now, we want it out. Okay, great, perfect. We're gonna set this aside. It's totally fine if there's some still left inside the pot, don't worry about that. What I want to do now is I want to take 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, it can be any kind, toasted, whatever. 2 tablespoons of it, add it to the Instant Pot, and we're going to give it some heat. Now I'm going to come back down to the control panel, hit the cancel button, followed by the saute button at the higher or more temperature, and then hit the start button. And after about 2 minutes of the oil heating up, I'm going to add in 1 white onion, you can use a yellow one too, that I just diced up, like a medium-sized one. As well as approximately a 20-ounce bag of a frozen veggie medley. You know, I have the sweet corn, I have the diced carrots, the green beans, the peas, all the things that you would typically find in hibachi. Well, sometimes you don't find green beans, but the other 3 you do, and I'm fine with adding them. Add that as well. And they could be from frozen, by the way, okay? You can be totally frozen. Add that to the pot. These are slightly thawed, I had it out a bit. And we're gonna saute the mixed veggies and the onion and the sesame oil, really stir everything up. And we're gonna let this go for about 3 to 5 minutes and saute, just until everything becomes a bit heated up here and softened. All the cold should go out of those veggies since they were frozen. I also don't like super soft onions in my hibachi rice. I like it to be a little bit of a crunch, but the longer you saute, the softer everything will get. And okay, I've sauteed my veggies for about 5 minutes. I'm going to now create a little division here, push them all over to one side, so it's just kind of like this, all right? And to that, I am going to add in 3 large eggs that I've just lightly beaten in a bowl. I didn't add anything else to them, just that. And I'm going to pour the eggs into that side. Right here, that little space we just made. As soon as I pour them in, I'm going to begin to kind of stir constantly until they become kind of scrambled up. Just kind of do this. And then we're eventually going to marry them with all the veggies. Some veggies are going to begin to incorporate into the egg. It's kind of like an avalanche here. And once our egg begins to firm up a bit, it can be slightly runny still. After about a minute of scrambling them up, we're going to then mix them in with all of the veggies. Just toss it all together here now. Really scrape the bottom of the pot, making sure that that egg gets mixed or folded, in this case, if you know, you know, into the veggies. And now I want to kill the heat on the pot by turning it off. I'm going to now return all my quinoa that I've reserved and taken out before into the pot, as well as 1/3 of a cup of either soy sauce, I use low sodium, or you can use tamari, which is a gluten-free soy sauce. It tastes pretty much exactly like soy sauce, or coconut aminos, which is both soy and wheat-free, and it's a little sweeter, almost like a teriyaki sauce meets a soy sauce. All right, any of those are fine, 1/3 of a cup. And optionally, you can add in some sesame seeds, about 2 tablespoons worth if you want. And now we're gonna mix all of that up together in the pot. Just get everything nice and combined here. The quinoa, the veggies, the soy sauce, the sesame seeds. It's the egg, of course. Everything that is just going to be combined into this wonderfully healthy, nutritious take on a classic hibachi fried rice. All right, and that, my friends, is all it takes. It's as easy as it is light and guilt-free. All right, let's serve it up and try it out. And here it is, my friends, my hibachi quinoa. Let's try it out. Oh, I'm excited. Ooh, I got some on the floor. I'm a little sloppy. It's literally hibachi style fried rice, but using quinoa instead, making it so much more guilt-free, definitely more nutritious and healthier for you. I mean, I still love rice and I'm always gonna eat it, but if you want something lighter and you want that hibachi rice experience, this is absolutely a million years. I'm not even gonna say the next best thing, it's just as good. If you've never had quinoa before, and you're a little apprehensive about trying it, when it's coming to pressure the pot, it's not the greatest like aroma in the world, but I am assuring you this, as somebody who would never go near this stuff in the past, this works and it is so delicious, you wouldn't know in a million years you're eating something that you might be wary of eating. Just trust me on this. It's outrageously delicious. And again, guilt-free. Now, if you want the little sauces, you know, the little sauces you usually get when you go to the hibachi, I'm talking like the Japanese mustard sauce and like that ginger garlic soy sauce and like that mayo-based yum sauce. I'm gonna cover you in the recipe in Jeff's tips on how to make those separately, and it's gonna taste just like it does when you go to hibachi. My friends, if you enjoy these recipes, I have so many. It's silly how many I have at pressurelawcooking.com, where they're all free for your perusal there. Or if you want to take them home with you, a good chunk of them, get my books. I mean, you already know that this recipe, hibachi style fried quinoa, this entire book, like I said, 10 ingredients or less for any Instant Pot recipe. Every single recipe has beautiful color, step-by-step photos, and a final shot of what it looks like when it's done. Look, there are some of the sauces right there. Also shows you how to make them. Timing bar for all of them. And if you want some other varieties of recipes just as easy as this book's, I have 3 other ones to go with it for the Instant Pot. All available anywhere books are sold. And I have a new one coming out. It's all pasta based, not Instant Pot, and it's just as easy as well. Wait for that one. Comes out September of 2024 of this year, just a few months away from now. Pre-order it. Check me out at facebook.com/pressurelawcooking. Make sure you give that page a like, because I really am active on Facebook. I enjoy it. I love engaging with you. I keep it real. And at Pressure Law Cooking on Instagram and YouTube. Definitely subscribe, because every single one of my recipe videos, literally every single one, lives on YouTube. Check that out. Thank you so much again for watching, my friends. And remember, the next time you want to get that hibachi fried rice experience in your house, but you want to kind of be a little bit light, well, try it with quinoa, because it is a total delight. Enjoy.